On Ash Wednesday, we were reminded that we all belong to God. And we're marked with a cross of ashes as a reminder of who we belong to. Not out of force or fear, just pure love. On this first Sunday of Lent, we're reminded of how difficult it is to remember that we are loved. It's so easy to forget. Even more to believe that God will never forget any one of us. And so in the gospel today, we're told about the powers at work that seek to distract any one of us. Jesus himself. Powers that seek to pull us off the path that leads to that genuine love. Forces that tempt us to give up on God's way of life for each of us. So today we find Jesus in the desert. In the desert saying, no, no, no to anything that will distract him from his own life and mission, from his trust in his Father's love, and from his Father's way of life. But the desert or the wilderness in any one of our lives can be a frightening place. In that desert, Jesus is tempted to compromise body, mind, and spirit. He's tempted to use his gifts just for himself, fulfilling his own agenda. And he's given the promise of power and glory. All he has to do is abandon God's way in his life. The temptation is to give up on God's way, walking away from God and walking away from his brothers and sisters. So the desert is a place of decision for Jesus, and these 40 days are a time of decision for us as a community. Like Jesus, we need to ask, what is it that I hunger for most in my life? That appetite. What are the things that I want most? What are the things that I let dominate and control me, control my relationships with others? And are they disconnected? Are these hungers disconnected from genuine, authentic love? So these temptations are real in our everyday life. We face them every day, and they strike at the heart of who we are, of who God is for us. So this week, what I would like you to do is I want you to listen to your hearts so that we can journey through this week less distracted and more ready for accepting and receiving God's love. Receiving all of God's love wherever it comes from. God bless you.